Hello, Lolas. How are you guys today? I am here with baby Lizzy, and I don't know, you know how it goes. You rotate between baby, and baby, and I've just been really enjoying her and swapping her out in different little outfits and stuff like that. And I don't know if I'm getting excited because other Gabby Gills are coming home and I'm getting to see other people with them or what, but I've just been more excited about getting her dressed. Now guys, don't expect a gift from me because we have the same babies. I know that's the new trend now because I can't afford to do that. But anyway, just being silly. But yeah, so I was gonna get her dressed into something different. I know sometimes you guys miss some of her outfits because I don't always put her on camera. But I've been seeing a lot of talk about like friendships and falling out with people in the community, etc., etc. And you know, I guess we all have our day where, you know, one minute you think you're good with somebody, the next minute you're not. I think because a lot of the friendships are built up on false pretense. Now, when I say that, let me explain. I feel like so many people are just so fake and phony. There's no nice way to put it. They're not genuine in their actions. A lot of people, they have motives, they have agendas. They're set on a mission. Some want to come find out your business. Some want to see what they can get from you for free. Some want to, you know, get shout outs or whatever. It's, you know, it's not always, you know, genuine. And I think the sad part about it, the people that are, you know, really genuine and really just looking for someone that they can share the hobby with and a genuine connection end up getting burnt because they're in it for, you know, the real thing, and the other people are just not, you know, being genuine, and they don't see that because they're thinking other people, everybody is like themselves. When you are a trusting person or a loyal person, you kind of want to believe that there's a lot more people that are like you out there in the world, in the community, and that's not the case. I think the sooner you realize that and accept it for what it is, the less you will get hurt in the world and in the community. Me personally, I guess because I'm an only child, so I'm used to being like by myself most of the time. I don't tend to seek out people for friendships. You know, if it happened, it happened. If it don't, it don't. But I am very guarded just because of past experiences within the community, within life. I'm very guarded when it comes to that stuff. So a lot of people are like, oh, you know, I'm okay. I'm not like that. I promise you. And I'm saying to myself, yep, so was the last 10 people. You know, it's like, so even when I do meetups and groups, I'm very generalized in my conversation for the most part. Every now and then you might get me off on a personal conversation and I may do a little bit of gossip, you know. I ain't gonna lie. You know, you get a bunch of girls together and you're talking about something and you be like, ooh, girl, and yes, let me tell you. But no, for the most part, no. I've sat back and watched between meetups and doll shows and all that. I've watched so many people talk about people like dogs and then be all up in their face in the next breath. And it's like, ooh, that makes me leery about people. You know, it's just crazy. I've had people, you know, share personal things with me, I guess in hopes to get my personal business But I can pretty much tell you, I'm only going to tell you as much as I want the world to know, because I've learned that lesson, that people have no loyalty and they don't have no limits on how much of your business they will share with everyone. So if you don't want no one else to know it, don't tell it. That's my theory. And I think that people should really understand that we can enjoy the dolls. We can share this common hobby interest without going so personal. Like, I know, and this is not to offend anyone or nothing like that, but I know, like, I've had meetups where people are like, hey, do you want to share a room together and all this? And it's like, I'm even to that point, like, I won't even, like, book in the same, you know, room with people or anything, because I just need my own personal space. Like, if I'm taking a personal call with my children or my guy, I don't need nobody sitting there taking in my conversation, because you just don't know how petty people can be and how they will take something so simple and spread it. This is a little Peter Rabbit thing, jump romper I got from Gymboree.
It looks so cute.
And I had been waiting and waiting to get this thing, and it went on sale, I think, and I went ahead and finally bought it.
For real?
Gabby, what I told you? But yeah. Yeah, but, you know, do I think that, you know, some true good friendships can be developed through social media? Of course. I think it's possible. I think it's some genuine people out. Unfortunately, I think it's more that's not than they are, but, you know, that's just my opinion. I'm not trying to be negative Nancy. I'm just trying to be honest with you guys. Just like, you know, people try to form friendships with artists, and I don't see the purpose of that. I think it's more trouble than not, because then if you have an issue or something go wrong, you're gonna be less likely to say something about it, because now you're friends with this person and you don't want to jeopardize your friendship, or now you're personally invested versus business. So I don't try to do that either, because business is business. And about that, just because I, you know, am a big fan of a particular artist or something like that, it doesn't mean that I have some personal connection or backdoor to them. Like, I get a lot of people like coming to me asking me questions that I think should be directed directly to the artist. I feel like that's where collectors go wrong. They do a lot of talking to the wrong people. When you have an issue, or, you know, you got something going on, or you have a concern with your transaction, you should be talking to the parties that are involved in that transaction, because they're the only ones that can really help you. Now, yeah, sometimes we get a little stuck and say, should I not? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you're, you know, upset about something, you don't like something, you're having a real true concern about something, and instead of contacting the artist, you tell your so-called friend or your YouTube channel. I think you should talk to the artist, at least give them a chance and an opportunity to make things good, or you know, talk through it with you. Because a lot of these people in the community, sadly to say, is they love drama and they love to see you unhappy and miserable. People always say, oh, I'm so happy for you, and really they're like not. And again, it's one of those things where we want to believe that people really mean that when they say it, but they're not, and their actions will show it. People will stop talking to you. People will start, you know, making little sideways remarks or comments or posts and stuff like that, and you'll see the real person starting to ease out. But anyway, enough of that stuff. Needless to say, I am excited to see a lot of people getting their new babies, and I'm excited to have met some really great people, because I have met some great people in the community that have been lots of fun. And you know, I do have some people I chat with, you know, every now and then for a little second. You know, we may private message through Instagram or email or whatever, here and there, a little bit here and there when they can. And that's pretty much like the brunt of it. But it is nice, especially when you just want to have just basic, you know, chat conversation, especially like different scopes and stuff like that, and finding where different things are. Angel to Treasure told me about the Mother Care website, and so I was able to go there, although I won't shop there often, but I was able to treat myself to a few little things from there. But yeah, it's good to be able to network with some people, but you can't, you know, call everybody your friends. You can't trust everybody. You know, it's just not gonna happen. Everybody's not gonna be your friend. It's just like that whole like when I say about the friends and family. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and that is it for us today.